From the shadowy figure of a serial killer who taunted the public with cryptic puzzles, to the courageous aviator who vanished without a trace, from a book written in an unknown language to the haunting story of a woman known only by the place of her death, these are tales that beckon us to the edge of the unknown. Welcome, intrepid explorers of the enigmatic and the unexplained. Join me as we continue our journey through time and shadow, seeking clues to the puzzles that have eluded the grasp of the greatest minds. Are you ready to uncover the secrets of the past? Let's dive into the abyss of the unknown. The Voynich Manuscript is an enigmatic book that dates back to the 15th century, known for its mysterious origin, unknown language, and perplexing illustrations. Named after Wilfrid Voynich, a Polish book dealer who acquired it in 1912, the manuscript consists of approximately 240 pages, though some are missing, filled with what appears to be herbal, astronomical, biological, and pharmacological drawings, accompanied by text in an unidentified script. Despite the efforts of cryptographers, linguists, and scholars, the language and authorship of the manuscript have not been deciphered or determined, making it one of the most famous mysteries in the history of literature and cryptography. The mystery of the Voynich manuscript persists for several reasons. First, its script does not match any known language or alphabet, and statistical analysis of the characters suggests it is not a simple hoax, as the text follows patterns similar to those of natural languages. Second, the illustrations, while somewhat resembling known plants and astronomical charts, largely depict entities and arrangements that cannot be directly linked to identifiable counterparts in the natural world. This has led to various theories about the manuscript, including that it is a medical or scientific text from a lost civilization, an elaborate hoax, or a coded text with hidden knowledge. The combination of its unknown authorship, undeciphered text, and the fantastical nature of its illustrations continues to challenge and fascinate researchers. Advances in computational linguistics and digital analysis offer hope for new breakthroughs. But until the script is decoded and its content fully understood, the Voynich manuscript remains an alluring puzzle, a testament to the limits of human knowledge and understanding. The Circleville Letters mystery began in 1976 in Circleville, Ohio, when residents started receiving anonymous, threatening letters that revealed intimate details about their personal lives. The letters, which continued for years, targeted numerous citizens but focused particularly on Mary Gillespie, a local school bus driver. One letter accused her of having an extramarital affair with the superintendent of schools, an accusation that was unknown to the public at the time. The situation escalated when signs were placed along Mary's bus route, further harassing her. In an attempt to remove one of these signs, Mary's husband, Ron Gillespie, was killed in a car accident, leading to suspicions that the accident was connected to the letter campaign. Despite this tragedy, the letters continued, and in 1983, Paul Freshour, Mary's former brother-in-law, was convicted for writing some of the letters and attempting to harm Mary via a booby trap. However, the letters did not stop even after Freshour's incarceration, leading many to believe he was not the Circleville letter writer or that he was not acting alone. The Circleville Letters mystery remains unsolved due to several factors. Firstly, the letters resumed while Freshour was in prison, suggesting either his innocence or the involvement of multiple individuals. Secondly, despite handwriting analysis and other investigative efforts, no definitive evidence has ever conclusively linked Freshour or any other suspect to all the letters. Lastly, the wide range of knowledge displayed in the letters indicates the writer was likely someone within the community, but anonymity and the sheer volume of letters have made it difficult to pinpoint the true criminal. The case remains a chilling example of how anonymity can be weaponized to terrorize a community, and the true identity of the Circleville letter writer, as well as their motives, remain a mystery to this day. The Black Dahlia murder refers to the gruesome killing of Elizabeth Short, a 22-year-old woman, in Los Angeles in 1947. Short's mutilated body was found cut in half at the waist and drained of blood in a vacant lot in the Leimert Park neighborhood, leading to one of the most infamous murder cases in American history. The moniker Black Dahlia was posthumously given to her by the press, partly inspired by a movie and her penchant for wearing black clothing. The investigation into Elizabeth Short's murder was extensive, with hundreds of people interviewed and dozens considered as suspects. Despite the Los Angeles Police Department's efforts, no one was ever charged with the crime. The case remains unsolved for several reasons. Firstly, the forensic technology of the time was not advanced enough to gather conclusive evidence from the crime scene or Short's remains. Secondly, the immense media attention and public fascination led to a flood of false confessions and tips, clouding the investigation. Thirdly, the LAPD faced criticism for its handling of the case, including the loss and mishandling of evidence. Over the years, numerous theories have emerged regarding the identity of the killer, ranging from local business people and doctors to organized crime figures. However, without definitive physical evidence or credible eyewitness testimony, the case has remained cold. The Black Dahlia murder has become a symbol of the dark side of Hollywood glamour and the limitations of criminal investigations in the mid-20th century. Its enduring mystery captivates true crime enthusiasts and researchers, inspiring countless books, movies, and television shows, all attempting to shed light on what really happened to Elizabeth Short. The lead masks case is a baffling and eerie unsolved mystery that occurred in Brazil in 1966. On August 20th of that year, the bodies of two Brazilian electronics repairmen, Manuel Pereira da Cruz and Miguel José Viana, were discovered on a hill in Niterói, near Rio de Janeiro. What made their deaths particularly mysterious were the lead eye masks they wore, which were typically used for protection against radiation. Alongside the bodies, investigators found a notebook containing cryptic instructions that suggested the men were attempting to contact extraterrestrial beings or conduct some form of spiritual experiment. The instructions mentioned being at the specified location at a certain time and taking capsules, though no toxic substances were found in their bodies upon autopsy. The mystery of the lead masks case persists for several reasons. First, the cause of death for both men could not be determined, as their bodies showed no signs of trauma or struggle, and the toxicology report was inconclusive. Second, the purpose and meaning behind the lead masks and the cryptic instructions found with them have never been satisfactorily explained. Theories have ranged from scientific experiments gone wrong to spiritual rituals, but none have been proven. Additionally, the lack of eyewitnesses and the strange circumstances surrounding the purchase of the materials used for their journey, such as the water bottles found beside them, which were bought at a bar where the owner reported the men seemed anxious, add layers of complexity to the case. Over the years, the lead masks case has inspired numerous investigations, both official and by amateur sleuths, yet it remains one of Brazil's most intriguing unsolved mysteries, a testament to the human fascination with the unexplained and the macabre. The Isdal Woman case revolves around the mysterious death of an unidentified woman whose burnt body was discovered in Isdalen Valley near Bergen, Norway, on November 29, 1970. Known as the Isdal Woman, due to the location of her discovery, the case quickly garnered widespread attention due to the cryptic circumstances surrounding her death and the lack of any definitive identity. The investigation revealed that the woman had been traveling across Europe under at least 8 different aliases and had checked into a hotel in Bergen under a false name just days before her death. Her labels had been removed from her clothing, and all identifying marks were erased from her belongings, adding layers of mystery to her identity. The autopsy indicated she had consumed sleeping pills before dying and showed signs of carbon monoxide poisoning, suggesting she may have been alive when she was set on fire. Despite these findings, the cause of her death was never conclusively determined, and it was unclear whether she was murdered or committed suicide. The Isdal Woman case remains a mystery for several reasons. The extensive use of false identities and the removal of all identifying information suggest that she was involved in espionage or had reasons to hide her identity, although no concrete evidence has emerged to support any specific theory. The effort to remain unidentified, combined with the international travel under multiple aliases, complicates the investigation and has fueled speculation regarding her activities and affiliations. Despite modern advancements in forensic science and renewed public interest, the Isdal woman's identity and the circumstances of her death remain unsolved. The combination of Cold War-era intrigue, possible espionage connections, and the mysterious nature of her death continue to captivate the imagination of the public and investigators alike, making the Isdal Woman one of Norway's most enduring mysteries. As we reach the end of our journey through the shadows of the unknown, we're reminded that the world is filled with mysteries that challenge our understanding and defy explanation. From the haunting tale of the Isdal Woman to the cryptic ciphers of the Zodiac Killer, each story we've explored today adds another layer to the vast tapestry of human enigma. These mysteries, woven with threads of the unexplained and the unresolved, remind us of the limits of our knowledge and the depths of our curiosity. They challenge us to look closer, think deeper, and question everything. The search for truth in these cases continues, fueled by the hope that one day the answers we seek will emerge from the shadows and into the light. But until that day comes, these mysteries will remain as compelling as they are perplexing, captivating the minds of those who dare to ponder the impossible. We may not have uncovered all the answers today, but we've taken a step closer to understanding the enduring allure of the unknown. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the world's most intriguing, unsolved mysteries. If you're fascinated by the unexplained and the mysterious, stay tuned and join the mystery. Farewell.